But you still got to keep it together because when Rocky comes home, I don't want to look busted either, you know? For me, my lazy days consist of throwing my shit up in a scrunchie. So I find myself always wearing a scrunchie on my wrist. I want it out of the way. I don't want it to be on my kids when I lean forward.
Hey, Clara here. Today, brace yourselves, because rumors are swirling that Rihanna is plotting to keep Kendall Jenner far away from this year's Met Gala, and the alleged reason couldn't be juicier. Word on the street is that Kendall tried to swoop in on ASSAP Rocky back when Rihanna was already eyeing him, igniting a silent war that's set to blow up big time. Picture late-night get-togethers, steamy snaps at Coachella, and even Kim Kardashian accidentally confirming the whole fling. Now, whispers say Rihanna hasn't forgotten a thing. And if these rumors hold true, it might explain why the entire Kardashian-Jenner clan could be locked out of the most exclusive fashion event of the year. It's a love triangle scandal for the ages, and it all starts with Kendall's bold move on the very man Rihanna was potentially serious about. If you've been following pop culture at all, you already know Rihanna for her chart-topping hits, her iconic Fenty empire, and her fiercely loyal fan base. Meanwhile, Kendall Jenner is one of the most recognizable faces in the modeling industry, and part of the Kardashian-Jenner dynasty. They both orbit the same glamorous worlds of high fashion, music, and A-list events. Enter ASSAP Rocky, a talented rapper known for both his music and his high-profile relationships. Now, what does all this have to do with a rumored Met Gala ban? Some sources are whispering that Rihanna, teamed up with ASSAP Rocky, pulled strings to keep the Kardashians off the guest list at this year's gala. Even more intriguingly, Anna Wintour, the powerhouse behind the Met Gala.
I'm a little torn. I think blondes may have more fun in life, but not with hair. Blonde hair is very stressful. Just keeping it healthy alone. Luckily, I have some tricks up my sleeve.
Might be on board. Could Rihanna really be that determined to keep Kendall and her family out? Let's see how we got here in the first place. Let's rewind to the year 2012. Kendall Jenner was just 16, an up-and-coming model and reality TV star. She sent out a tweet about wanting Rihanna to perform a particular song, Complicated, at one of her concerts. It seemed like harmless fangirling, but Rihanna responded in the most savage way possible. Well, don't come. Ouch. For fans who adore Rihanna, it was classic Riri, unfiltered and blunt. But for Kendall, it probably felt like a door slam in her face. This moment might have been small, but it set a rocky tone between the two. From then on, any interaction between Rihanna and Kendall carried a bit more tension. Some people thought Rihanna was being harsh, given Kendall was still a teenager, while others said, hey, Rihanna calls it like she sees it. Fast forward to 2015 and things escalated. Rihanna was scheduled to perform at the Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Everyone's in your comments always talking about, does she actually really ever wear her perfume? Do you?
I mean, hold on.
Oh.
You come in.
Okay, big
Hold on,
Wow.
Caroline. I don't like this question.
Oh, you don't like it?
I feel offended.
Oh.
A high-profile gig that guaranteed major buzz. But at the last minute, Riri pulled out. Why? Well, one rumor says Kendall allegedly used her connections to replace Rihanna's good friend, model Jordan Dunn. Jordan supposedly got booted from the show so Kendall could take her spot. If that's true, Rihanna's reaction was swift. She refused to perform if Jordan wasn't going to be there. Jordan didn't hold back on Twitter either, calling Victoria's Secret BS. It was a not-so-subtle jab at the brand, and possibly Kendall by association. With that move, Rihanna made it clear she wasn't going to support an event that disrespected someone she cared about. But the Victoria's Secret drama wasn't the only time fans suspected Kendall had an advantage over others. In 2017, Kendall received the Fashion Icon of the Decade award, despite many fans arguing Rihanna, who'd spent years influencing both music and fashion, deserved it more. That discrepancy riled people up, feeding the notion that Kendall's family connections were overshadowing Rihanna's genuine impact on style. Now let's talk about one of the biggest nights in fashion, the Met Gala. In 2018, Rihanna and Kendall reportedly crossed paths in a way that left everyone gasping. The story goes that Rihanna made a remark about Kendall being a stick figure, implying she lacked the curves to pull off a more daring outfit. Some say Rihanna laughed right in Kendall's face before walking away, leaving onlookers stunned. Naturally, fans split into two camps. Team Rihanna insisted Kendall deserved the shade, citing past transgressions. Team Kendall argued Rihanna went too far, crossing a line between playful banter and mean-spirited digs. But either way, the tension ratcheted up. Now let's bring ASSAP Rocky into this. Around 2016 and 2017, Kendall and ASSAP Rocky were spotted together, everywhere from Paris to Miami. It looked like a full-blown romance. They were photographed getting cozy and even allegedly making out at Coachella.
You're a billionaire, a young billionaire at that. I'm just saying, so.
Don't come to my house asking me for $20.
But how does it feel? And you did it in such a short amount of time.
It was real weird getting congratulations texts from people for money.
All this happened during a period when rumors swirled that Rihanna was also quite close to ASSAP Rocky. So the question is, did Kendall step in while Rihanna was interested? Some fans think so, pointing to Kendall and Rocky's lingering closeness as a key factor in why Rihanna harbors resentment. Then Kim Kardashian accidentally fueled this speculation by sharing a photo of Kendall and ASSAP Rocky appearing super affectionate in the background, essentially confirming they were an item. Talk about awkward if Rihanna had been hoping for something more with Rocky. To make matters even more complicated, there's Chris Brown, a name that instantly reminds everyone of Rihanna's difficult past. Kendall's cameo in Chris Brown's Freaky Friday music video raised eyebrows. She had a short part where she sang a suggestive line about her body, and fans criticized her for associating with Chris Brown given his violent history with Rihanna. On top of that, Chris Brown publicly wished Kendall a happy birthday on Instagram not long ago, making it clear they're friendly enough to share personal shoutouts. Many Rihanna supporters saw that as another slap in the face. After all, to them, any closeness to Chris Brown is a betrayal of what Rihanna went through. But wait, there's even more to the story. Rihanna has long celebrated her Caribbean roots and has publicly embraced Black culture in her music, fashion, and philanthropic work. Meanwhile, the Kardashian-Jenner clan has faced repeated accusations of culture vulturism. Case in point, Kendall's tequila brand. She launched it without, apparently, any significant knowledge of the Mexican culture behind tequila production. When a video surfaced of her mispronouncing añejo as añejo, many Hispanic fans saw it as disrespectful. While plenty of celebrities create liquor brands, Kendall's approach struck people as tone-deaf, lacking the authenticity that Rihanna likely values. That might be another reason Rihanna keeps shutting Kendall out of her circle.
I was just like, wait, how does... I never got congratulated for money before. Like, that shit is crazy. But it made sense when I realized that it was inspiring to people, that they felt like this is something that they could achieve. Yes. Knowing where I've come from, knowing my humble beginnings, they see the possibility and it gives them hope. Yes. And that made me feel really happy.
In Rihanna's eyes, respecting and honoring culture is essential, and perhaps she feels Kendall just doesn't get it. And if you thought that was enough drama for Kendall, think again. Let's sprinkle Selena Gomez into the mix. Years ago, Selena and Justin Bieber had an on-off relationship. During one of their reconciliations, rumors emerged that Kendall and Justin were getting close behind Selena's back. Selena reportedly discovered incriminating texts from Kendall on Justin's phone, leading Selena to unfollow the Jenner sisters on Instagram. Since that time, fans have pieced together cryptic social media posts suggesting Selena felt betrayed. Adding to the fire, Justin was later seen repeatedly out and about with Kendall, fueling suspicion that Kendall uses high-profile relationships to boost her own fame, even if it means stepping on a friend's toes. So, from Rihanna's perspective, perhaps Kendall has a track record of courting controversy with big-name men like ASAP Rocky, Chris Brown, and Justin Bieber, often leaving other women feeling hurt or betrayed.
You and ASAP have not been messing around, or maybe you have. I don't know. But congratulations.
So we got here, right?
How was the second pregnancy?
It's so different from the first one.
How so?
No cravings, tons of nausea.
Really?
Everything's different, but I'm enjoying it. I feel good.
Now we circle back to the present day's biggest rumor, Rihanna has allegedly rallied support to keep the Kardashians off the Met Gala's guest list. While Anna Wintour decides who gets invited, it's possible she's receptive to Rihanna and ASSAP Rocky's preferences, especially since Rocky's now connected to the Met Gala board. Word on the street is that the Kardashians can't rely on their usual allies either. Sean Diddy Combs, who's been a supportive figure for them in the past, is dealing with significant legal drama and might not be able or willing to help this time. And Jennifer Lopez, another influential figure, has reportedly distanced herself because she doesn't want to get entangled in the Kardashian controversies. So, if the rumors are true, the Kardashian-Jenner empire may be locked out of the Met Gala for the first time in a long while. Will that hold up? Or will the Kardashians pull yet another string behind the scenes? It's a question that remains unanswered. All right, fam, that's the lowdown on the Rihanna versus Kendall Jenner drama that's rumored to be spilling over into the Met Gala world. From Victoria's Secret cancellations to cultural appropriation accusations and complicated love triangles, there's no shortage of buzz fueling this feud. The question is, whose side do you stand on? Do you think Rihanna is justified in wanting the Kardashians out of her space? Or do you believe Kendall deserves another chance to prove herself and put the drama behind them? Let's talk about it in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming videos. We'll be taking a closer look at other big Met Gala controversies, and trust me, some of these stories will shock you. Stay tuned for more insider gossip, fashion feuds, and all things celebrity.